So, how resentment holds us back from our money, from desires, from our dreams, from our goals. Okay, so resentment is a feeling that we get whenever we, usually as human beings, we get it whenever we see someone um, achieving what we want, living out the life that we desire, having the amount of money that we desire in our life. And it's easy to go, oh, and, maybe call them names, call them, stupid rich person, call them, like they're just lucky or whatever, or they're snooty, whatever, right? Um, so that is just like an aftermath of just the feelings that we're having on the inside. Resentment is actually a really deep rooted feeling inside of us that is coming from a place of usually anger at ourselves because we haven't yet done what we see these other people doing that we want. So whenever we are looking at things from that perspective, we are also coming from a very scarcity mindset of thinking that, well, they did it, that means I can't. Or it was easy for them, so that means it's going to be hard for me. So whenever we think these thoughts, we only create more energy around those thoughts. And it's impossible to manifest the money, to manifest the desires, and to live out our dreams while we're holding on to that negative energy. Okay. Because we're only going to attract more of that. So it's kind of like if you see, for example, like if you, this is common with, this is a common example people use, but you know how like when you want a car, you see a car that you want, and then all of a sudden you see them all over the road, right? Because the universe is, now it's in your forefront of your mind, and the universe is bringing them closer to you, right? You're actually noticing the things that are out there now. Okay, so it's the same thing whenever we are holding on to these negative feelings, the universe is going to keep bringing, those feelings to us if that is what we are putting out. Okay. So there's a lot of ways that resentment can literally stall us when it comes to moving forward in life. And if we don't move past it, we're never going to get where we want to go. Okay. I have a certain person in my life that I felt this from for a long time. And I know of many other people that, have people in their lives. Many of my clients have certain people in their lives. A lot of times they're people in their family because you're doing things that they want to do, okay, but they don't either have, maybe they don't have the courage, maybe they don't have, they think they don't have the time or the resources or whatever, so they're just keeping themselves small in that scarcity mindset, okay, um, and it's okay to have people like that in our lives, but it's not okay to let them affect us that way, okay, and we have to realize that it's them, it's not you, and you deserve to go after your goals no matter what anybody else feels about them. Okay, this held me back for a long time in my life. So, up until about 3 or 4 years ago, I was stalling myself because I was afraid of, what this person was going to do, how much this person was going to resent me after I started going after my own dreams and goals because I knew that they had the same idea in mind, right? Um, so as we, are continuously feeling that resentment, all we are doing is we're re-feeling that hurt. Okay, that hurt of not having the thing. Okay, and then whenever we feel that, resentment is a very low vibration. In our dreams, our goals, money itself is a very high vibration. Okay, so you see, when we're down here and we want to attract what's up here, it's not possible. Okay, we're only going to attract more things to resent, unless we start to work on ourselves. And of course, whenever we get into that abundant mindset, we realize there's no need to resent anyone for anything because we can all have whatever we want. Okay, the pie is never ending, right? We can all have it. So, holding on to these negative emotions creates massive negative energy. And, money especially, it needs energy. It needs a place to go, right? So whenever we clear up this negative energy and we start raising our vibration to match that of money, there's more room for money to come into our lives. Okay, because money is just energy. Okay, so think of it that way. And you know, so whenever we clear this resentment out, we clear more room. Okay, so and a lot of times, it's a practice of just allowing more money into our lives, okay, by doing these things and breaking down that resistance. And then once you see how powerful this is, how powerful releasing negative emotions are in your finances and in your life, you're going to be ready to go and ready to see how free you can feel. Okay? So, I hope this was helpful for you. And, if you're holding on to resentment, just practice letting it go. Practice forgiveness for mostly for ourselves, because that is what is going to release that and raise our vibration. Okay. If this was helpful for you guys, please drop a comment below. And of course, if you want more help with this, feel free to send me a private message. And I will talk to you guys later.